everyone, my name is Daylie, and welcome to the Daily Update, the weekly gaming news show. Now, there hasn't been a whole lot of news this past week, so this episode is going to be a bit shorter than usual. It's also a bit rushed due to the fact that I was working on some other projects a few days ago, and yesterday I wasn't able to record. I went through 80 takes, I think, and I just wasn't able to do it. So I'm gonna not hold myself to the... I'm not gonna make myself feel bad for not doing this well enough. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and if my videos aren't well organized and aren't properly done, I get sad. So I'm just gonna do this video a bit casually. I mean, this is the most casual news show that exists. I mean, there's probably a more casual one, but this is a very casual show. We'll go on to the first story. Donald Trump opened his mouth again, this time blaming video games for mass shootings. He also said that we needed a rating system for video games and movies. Is he just that detached from reality? I have to say that's the most stupid thing. I mean, the whole concept in general, that video games are responsible, or violent video games specifically, are responsible for any violent outburst is ridiculous. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody who does, some sicko who likes that and enjoys it for that reason, but no, there's no, it's been proven time and time again, politicians just use it as a scapegoat. I don't want to talk about it too much. If you want to hear more of my thoughts, there will be an editorial coming out where I go into depth and break everything down, so keep an eye out on the channel for that. In other news, Metal Gear Survive has launched. Oh, what a mess that was. The game launched with always online DRM and was completely unplayable for 2 hours after launch because they didn't have servers. Oh, Konami. And of course they couldn't just do one stupid thing. They had to mess up again by charging $10 for a save slot. You had to purchase, virtual currency SV coins to unlock another save slot to get a different character. That is just so stupid and so typical Konami. I'm not surprised at all. Another story, a company called Flight Sim Labs has recently been under fire for selling $1,000 DLC for Flight Simulator X. The problem isn't the fact that the DLC is $100. It's the fact that the DLC had malware in it. The DLC had a program called test.exe that when the program was installed, it scanned the computer, and they say it was only used to catch those darn pirates. But what the program did is it extracted Chrome passwords and saved them for them. So yeah, that's malware, not DRM. That's malware. Call it whatever you like, it's malware, and it just proves why DRM is a bad thing and why DRM is awful. DRM just is a horrible, awful thing. It needs to die. Never will. Because the game industry is just so stupid and they love things that don't work. So they're gonna keep it. A little bit of exciting news. Paladins, the game that people play when they can't afford Overwatch, they're removing the Cards Unbound system. That's their loot boxes, their pay-to-win system. A lot of fans took to their subreddit and protested by putting out really, really bad fan art, which is a beautiful thing. I'll put a link to the Jim Sterling video that covered all the drawings and things. That was a beautiful thing to see. But the executive producer Chris Lawson and the rest of the community, of course, was so upset. But he claims that he didn't like the system and they wanted to remove it. No, it was because of protest. Guarantee it was because of protest. Fans of Blizzard's Warcraft 3 may be very happy because a potential remaster may be likely. The game has had a recent update. They have some vanilla servers. Something about a vanilla server. And they are having a Warcraft 3 invitational tournament. This game came out years ago, so it's a bit surprising that they're updating the game and and doing a tournament for it, I would definitely say a lot of the theories that there's a remaster on the way, I think there would be, and that would be cool. I would love a modern remaster of Blizzard, or of Warcraft 3. That would be cool. Speaking of remasters, Burnout Paradise is going to have a remaster. It's going to come out on the Xbox after the timed exclusive period is up. It'll go out for PC and I guess other systems like the PS4. I'm not quite sure on that though. It had a listing on the PlayStation Store. Oh yeah, PlayStation Store. Sorry, it is coming out to the PlayStation. I had it in my notes. I just read my notes wrong. Yeah, the PlayStation Store had a listing stating that in-game purchases are optional, but the community manager, Ben Walk, said that there's no microtransactions at all. Which is awesome. A remaster by EA with no microtransactions? EA, are you okay? Somebody needs to check on EA. I would expect that to have microtransactions. I would expect it to have loot boxes. Yeah, something may have happened to EA. Somebody needs to go check on them. And some sad news, the System Shock remake is sadly been put on hold. The CEO of Night Dive Studios said, "It's become clear to me that we took the wrong path, that we turned our backs on the very people who made this possible, our Kickstarter backers. I have put the team on hiatus while we reassess our past so that we can return to our vision. We're taking a break, but not ending the project. Please accept my personal assurance so that we will be back and stronger than ever. System Shock is going to be completed and all of our promises fulfilled." I hope so. I don't know. I feel like the game is probably never going to exist now. Could just be me being a bit of a pessimist, but I mean, it's not the first time a Kickstarter has failed. When it's been, I mean, a successful Kickstarter has failed. So, I hope that they're gonna keep their word and make the game. But, I wouldn't be surprised if that project disappears into the void. A lot of the stuff that they've shown after the demo, I just don't think, because they were like, oh, hey, look, we're getting all this funding, we're funded, all this attention on us, let's try better. And it feels like it's lost its way, and, I mean, that's what they said, that it's lost its way. It feels that way. And I hope they can get back on track. I really want that remaster to exist. I would love that to exist so much, but I just got a bad feeling about it. And our last bit of news is something cool I just found out about. The amazing game Papers, Please now has a short film, and it's available for free on Steam. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but I will put a link in the description to the Steam page for you to watch that. I can't wait to see it, because Papers, Please, one of the best games ever. So, I apologize that this video is a bit short and a bit rushed, but I just wanted to get this out there and get all the brief news as quickly as I could. I've been working on a lot of personal stuff, and I've been a bit emotionally stressed lately, so I apologize for the lack of streams and things like that. Should be doing more stuff soon. Yeah, that's about it for this episode. I just wanted to quickly cover everything. We'll have a proper news video next week where hopefully we'll have some more news and things will be a bit more interesting. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, do the stuff that you do at the end of videos that other people tell you to do, and go away. Thanks. Bye.